Hello, YouTube fans. This is TheSkullKlown. I'm wanna talk about. Okay, I know this is not professional and all that, but this is just a quick video. Just a video quickie. Never. I've thought of doing videos like that, but whatever. It doesn't matter. What matters is, alright. A lot of people are talking about this. The Myers fans talked about this. Shout out to you. And so, what pisses me off talked about it. Shout out to you too. Um, By the way, the slasher fan wants you guys to give him a shout out. He just asked me to tell you guys that. Just to mention it on the video so I won't forget. But I do want to talk about Disney. What is it? Reboot? Remake? Doesn't even fucking matter anymore. Of Home Alone. Okay. To be honest, the whole modern take for Home Alone is BS, in my opinion. Why? Because Home Alone came out around the time that technology wasn't as it is right now. So the kid couldn't do the things that a kid could do now if the Wet Bandits came to their house. You know? And by the way, the Wet Bandits are not that smart. I mean, they're dangerous, but they're not that smart. So what, you gonna make the kid even dumber because he's on a phone all day? No, seriously. And I'm not done with what pisses me off video. I'm like 4 minutes in, almost 5 minutes in right now. And to be honest, he mentioned that why not get Kevin McAllister back and have his kids. That's perfect. I thought of that too. I'm like, exactly. Just bring freaking Macaulay Culkin back. Let him be like his parents. Leave his kids behind. And he's like, oh my god, I did the same thing what my parents did to me. Come on. The story writes itself. My God. It does. If I'm having fun with it, just talking about it, why are you not making a sequel? And I love that, like in Ghostbusters 2016, they'd be like, oh no, it's a sequel, then it's like a remake, and it's like, you piece of shit. You piece of fucking shit. All right, and now I'm not saying this movie's going to be like that. I doubt it. But if it is, oh god, oh my god, no one's not going to watch that movie. That's the thing. I mentioned I think in Myers Fanatics video that I think because he mentioned that this movie's being remade too, or well, remade. I know two different things, but whatever. For the sake of the video, let's just call it remake or reboot. It really doesn't matter right now. But I commented on the video saying, sorry guys, I almost forgot what I said, so I'm looking at the comment right now. I said, it's always for a new generation, but it will suck. But it will suck anyways. It's like Back to the Future if it gets remade. People won't watch it because it's such a classic. At this point, just not even give them the time of day. I told many people that what if the remade Back to the Future, or was it remade? I mean, if Back to the Future was remade, would you watch it basically? And each time I ask people that, hey, if Back to the Future was remade, would you watch it? Countless of fucking people have told me if they remake Back to the Future, they won't even watch it. They're like, if it's not with Marty McFly or Doc, like the original characters, they're not watching it. And I'm just like, thank you. Because those are the characters that made the movie. Like Kevin McAllister, a.k.a. Macaulay Culkin. He is Kevin McAllister. I agree with you, what pisses me off. It's true. He is Kevin McAllister, just like Robert Englund is Freddy Krueger. Just like Mark Hamill is the Joker. Yes, there might be iterations of the Joker, but still, most people will say that the definitive Joker is Mark Hamill, and I'm not going to disagree with them. Why would I? It's like saying the definitive Chucky is Brad Dourif, and it's like, yes, it is. Even if you have someone to replace them, you can't be like, well, they're not this person, And This is another good example, like with Big Bill Skarsgård as Pennywise, but I don't think it's as good of an example too because he brought something new to the character, not like Tim Curry did. You know, it's not the same thing, and that was good. But could they do something new here? To be honest, there's you got to look at it as a different movie too, because Home Alone and It are two different movies, and you can have it because it is in a setting of a movie that you could is in that time. You know, Home Alone can set at any time, yes, but to be honest, it's almost like it in a way, like it sets in that time only. That's why it was perfect the way it was. You if you have technology now and you're doing Home Alone, it's like, okay, what's the kid going to do? He can't set out traps and everything like that. Maybe he or she could, but what's the point if they have a fucking goddamn phone and they can call the cops? What are they going to do? Oh, I'm going to set up traps and I have a phone device. Ha ha ha. Great. Might as well watch the Child's Play remake then. I'm that fucking serious at this point. If you're going to do that, might as well watch the Child's Play remake and call that Home Alone. I'm dead serious. If you're going to fucking do that. And to be honest, I'd rather have Macaulay Culkin come back as Kevin McAllister and have him be the parent and have him have kids and him being dumb, leaving his kids at home and being like, oh shit, and then have the original Marvin Harry and the original actors come back and go to Kevin McAllister's house because they want some revenge, they want some payback, and then they realize that, hey, his kids are there. So it's like, you know what? They're fucked, you know? Sorry, guys, I had to pause it again, but someone called me. But yeah, that would be great if the Wet Bandits came back to Kevin McAllister just to be like, hey, we need to talk, you know? And then the kids are there. Again, the shit writes itself. My God, it's so better to do a sequel than a fucking remake, guys. God, Hollywood, are you listening? Are you just that dumb? You're just gonna be like, you're right. There's no point. We're just gonna reboot it. There's no point in making a sequel. No one doesn't want to see Macaulay Culkin back as Kevin McAllister. To be honest, he doesn't even have to be in the whole movie. He could be parts and pieces of the whole movie, like the parents were when they were trying to go back to get their kid. You still have both, best of both worlds. You have the fan base being happy, you have yourself being happy because there's a new generation involved. Just don't put no Facebook shit. No, seriously. Because it goes back to what pisses me off said. If you put anything like Instagram, Twitter, and all that, it's going to be outdated. It is. It's going to be outdated. He mentions this too. He have seen movies. I've seen movies too, and other people have seen other movies that they mention Facebook or other social medias that don't exist anymore, or no one doesn't go to, and it's like, wow, that's outdated as fuck. You know? And some people might be like, oh, the Home Alone jokes are outdated. To be honest, no, they're not, in my opinion. I mean, maybe you think it's outdated because it's the 90s and we grew up in the 90s, but it doesn't take too long to fucking research what it is. Then you'd be like, oh, that's actually funny. There's no excuse anymore, people. There's no excuse to be like, what does that mean? It's like saying, oh, what does that number mean on the freaking guy? It's like, you dumb motherfucker. Do you know the Holocaust? Did you read a book? It's like that. I'm dead serious. Come on. It's not rocket science, guys. It really isn't. I'm sorry. I'm just talking to some of the people that actually like, oh, for new generations and all that, but I'm also talking to mostly Hollywood too. It's like, come on, guys. You know that you can make this easy for yourself, but you decided to make it hard for yourself. Pedalwood. That should be trending on Twitter, to be honest, because that is just gold, in my opinion. It is, just because it's just shit that's going on in Hollywood right now. Priceless. Just priceless. But, this shit, just Disney, get your act straight. If you want this movie to be good, or you want old fans to watch this, that's a problem with fucking people like Disney right now. Because they're like, oh no, it's not for the old audience, it's for the new generation. It's like, Are you that fucking dumb? It says Home Alone. For some fucking reason, you want to get an old franchise and you're like, oh yeah, that's an old franchise. It made money. Let's do it. And then you don't want the old people that watched the old franchise to come back. You stupid piece of shit. Are you dumb? What happened to movies should be for everybody? But no, you want it to be for select few, like for SJWs and for people that get butthurt over everything. God, this PC bullshit is bullshit. And I hate that people cater to that. And I hope this movie doesn't cater to that too. I hope this movie doesn't become of that, because a lot of Hollywood movies are that. If you're not seeing it, if you are cool, if not, then that's okay too, because you probably don't want to see the bullshit. And I don't blame you. Ugh, God, when you do see the bullshit, you're like, can this shit end? God, such child's play, really. It's childish. And it goes back to this. It's like, dude, you have something here that you could do good, and yet you want to reboot it because you fuck sequels, right? Like, I don't mind a sequel to Home Alone. Really, because Home Alone 3 sucks. I'm sorry. And then the other version of Home Alone 4, the bootleg Home Alone 4, that's what I'm going to call it, really sucked. Oh my God. I watched that on Disney Channel and I was like, good Lord. It is terrible. But the other one with Michael McDowell, to be quite honest with me, I actually enjoyed it. It's not that bad. I rather watch that one. To be honest, I'd rather watch 1, 2, and the Michael McDowell one with Home Alone one instead of 3 and the Disney version of 4. God Lord, good Lord. Oh God. Just have Kevin McAllister come back and literally make part 4, but a sequel of like Kevin is all grown up, he has his kids and all that, and just do what I said, you know? And the thing is, that's what Hollywood would be like, oh, you already thought of that idea, then we're not going to take it. But it's up there in the conscious mind of people. So anyone can take this idea and run with it. It doesn't have to be like, oh, I stole your idea. Anyone can take it because it's not rocket science. It's like, yeah, why wouldn't you do that? It's almost like, hey, you want Robert Englund come back to play as Freddy Krueger? Yeah, that's cool. Just remember, Freddy could be anybody. He can look like anybody. And it's like, you know what? Yeah, Robert Englund, come back. Yeah, let's make another Freddy movie, you know? Because Freddy could be anybody, you know? It's exactly what Robert Englund said. It's like, well, yeah, make another movie, you know? So if you can do that, why not something like this? I love Home Alone. I love 1 and 2. I enjoyed the Michael McDowell version of Home Alone. And it's again better than the 3rd one and the 4th one that I saw on Disney Channel. Good Lord. The one that I saw from the Michael McDowell one, I saw the one on ABC, and I thought that one was, again, pretty alright. Again, better than the fucking 3rd one. But geez, like, tell me what you guys think. You guys think that this movie should be for for just a new audience and not for everybody? Because if it's just for like, oh no, it's just going to be for these type of people, and it's like, really? Really? Oh, great. We're going to see Kevin McAllister do duck face while he takes a picture while he's freaking taking the thugs out. Great. If that happens, this movie automatically should get a fuck you movie. Alright? Already, this movie should be rotten on Rotten Tomatoes, and it hasn't even made yet. But that's just me. Tell me what you guys think about my thoughts and my ideas of how to do a proper Home Alone movie. And shout out to the Myers Fanatic, the Slasher Fan, and What Pisses Me Off. So, thank you guys for watching.